Okay. Guten Abend, guten Tag, everyone. Welcome to the World Championship of DTM here at Assen. I'm your sole commentator today, which is Blake Moore, the former Mercedes driver who decided to take a day off. But I'm now here, ready for commentary all by myself, ready to screw up. But whatever, it is what it is. So Assen, that's in the middle of the Netherlands, which is well, I think one of the dot circuits of all time, which obviously we didn't go to Zandvoort for obvious reasons because it doesn't work. And also, do you mind? You can just search. Thank you. Okay. So here are the grids for today's race here at Assen. So Lane Capana is on pole position with Daniel Fraser in second place. Third place, we got Milnella in the other Mercedes. And then P4, we got Jake Galloway in the Audi. P5, we got Dennis Graff in the Ferrari with Darvis Daniel in the other BMW as well. Victor Iboba in the Squadra Corsa Lamborghini in P7. And P8 is Usman Hamid in the Mercedes car. And I don't think Flo's on this one. Okay. Miklos Gau is in the other Ferrari in P9 with P10 is the Aston Martin and Max Skillen, and we have the Raymond West car of Roland Motrin and Hinton Simon in ABT. In P13, we got Franco Gamba. In P14, we got Sam Fact in the Ferrari, with Franco Gamba being the Lamborghini Gallardo. And then we have the Xavier Wee in the old DTM car with Bartosz Bracchi in the Northwest car, and then Rowan Morgan in the Raven West Corvette with Matthias Turek in the other Ferrari. And then we have the total DTM grid of Maxime Tickler and Mohamed Raza. And finally, we got Josh Fings, who is trying to adjust the new Mercedes cars, while meanwhile, Lotus Evelyn, she didn't have a good qualifying session in the other Aston Martin. So let's see how she would do for how she will do in P22. There's a lot of chance of rain and also nice traffic flow. I was training. And we have of this race, and then we have 22 liters of fuel. We got five lights. Lights out, away we go. It looks like one of the Aston Martin of Daniel Fraser got a good start, whilst me and Lane Campana has been burnt off the line by the Aston Martin as the Audi it starts to come through into the first couple of left and right-handers. Here comes Jake Galloway into the first corner. Can he overtake the Aston Martin of Daniel Fraser? No, he can't. As we got a big crash at the back, including one of the Ferraris and the Audi of Sento Sinanome. And I think there's a massive crash at the first corner. Holy Jesus. Looks like we got a massive incident at the back. Includes two Lamborghinis and a Ferrari. So basically the two Lamborghinis took each other out. I think we need to have a look at a replay of what just happened between the two Lambos, I think. If we can. So we got Tento Simino who just brake very, very late on the brake, and then he just got collected. I mean, if there's no fault of his own, let's see what's happened. And then, oh my god, yeah, that's a big impact. The Ferrari just ran straight into him. So Bartosz Bracchi, oh my god. That's a huge shunt. I don't know what Ferrari caused this. Oh, Sam Fact. So Sam Fact. So he got bumped by one of the Corvettes, and then just got sent like so far, and he just hits the grass very, very hard, taking one of his tires, and he couldn't stop the car in time for. Then he just hit Simino. So I think I would say is that Max Skilling got very lucky, and I want to know what happened between the two Lamborghinis. They just took each other out. Oh, Frank! Oh, no! That is. I gotta say, that is very clumsy driving by the top class champion of Frank Agamba. Very clumsy driving. I'm sorry to Frank Agamba here, but that is just pretty stupid. And we have Sampax hit center Simonome, and then we have Frank Agamba hitting the back of Victor Bobo. I bet Lamborghini's team boss at Skoda Corsa will not be very happy. So yeah, we got another huge pile up. I was wondering about Watchman just barely survived the first couple of corners, and just I see all the chaos in front of him, and just the Corvette just seems just carry on without any issues at all. So yeah. So Daniel Fraser still leading the way, and we have Liam Campana in third place. But it might just attack Jake Galloway. I don't think he might attack Jake Galloway, because he may have just fallen behind a little bit. I think that Liam Campana is actually starting to get under threat from one of the other Mercedes cars. Well, Nella goes into the inside lane, and that's a beautiful move by the former world champion. Then we have Saber Wee versus the GT2 Ferrari. That's an obvious move that defensively covered by the Ferrari. And here we have Jake Galloway, who's still on the back of Daniel Fraser, and very soon I think everyone needs the box for slick tyres, but at the moment it's starting. I think the rain is still coming down here at Assen. And then we have Jake Galloway goes to the inside lane, but Fraser blocks very aggressively. You can say it's the same for Will Nella. So obviously these guys are fighting hard, and I think Turbic is still defending for his life. As oh my goodness, Miklos Gau and Graf almost collided. Like Graf gets the very wide line, almost touches Miklos. Well, Max Skillen in the GT1, Aston Martin's looking for a pass. It's meanwhile Lincoln Parno. Oh, be careful! He's still got it. Max Skillen backs out of his move as well, as he's just leading the GT2 Corvette into this fight as well. Well, meanwhile, the DTM cars are still fighting with each other, amongst each other amongst themselves. Difficulty just there. I think my here comes Jake Galloway. He's going to have another go at one of his compatriots from Great Britain. Goes down the inside, Fraser defends the position pretty well, and as the two Brits are still scrapping with each other, the two former top class drivers, one for a high level team, one for a lower end, still fighting out with each other. Well, I got to say, this is some racing so far. There's a yellow flag, I think. The yellow flag is gonna. Oh yeah, Osterhammer's just gone for a spin in the BMW. Yeah, honestly, it's fine. See what happened here. I think Hammer just lost it by himself. Yeah, he just lost it by himself. He basically just aquaplaned. Yeah, that's a bad spin. But honestly, it could be worse. It could be out the race. Oh my god! Oh my god! Jake Galloway has just taken out almost taken out Daniel Fraser and Campana. Wait, is Daniel Fraser out of the way? Yes, he is. Daniel Fraser's out of the race because Jake Galloway has just killed Fraser's chances of winning this race. Oh no, Fraser, no! For God's sake! That is a penalty and a half for Daniel Fraser and maybe even Jake Galloway. What the actual hell is happening on the first? I am just lost for words, people. I'm just lost for words. What is to the inside? I mean, I mean, he could be. I mean, he can classify as a bump and run, but I think really just took Fraser out and then spin around and then hits Campana and then yeah. I thought Fraser was out of the race, but he's still in it. Well, meanwhile, he's just gained a lot of positions. Yeah, that's definitely going into losing the league compilation, like next season. And then he did a dangerous rejoin and blocks Rome Morgan. And it's a 10-second time penalty for Daniel Fraser for a dangerous rejoin. So no penalty for Jake Galloway, which I find pretty interesting. But I mean, you can classify it as a bump and run, but yeah, well, yeah, you can just tell it was, well, Jake Galloway and Hornella are now fighting with each other. It was a 1-2-3 for the Brits, but now they just blew their chances. And now Jake Galloway is pulling away from the Mercedes, and we have Darbosh Daniel in the BMW starting to find some way. As Fraser is still with his damaged car, as well as Rowan Morgan with his damaged Corvette. So yeah, this has just definitely flipped the race upside down for many people, especially for as Rowan Morgan just easily gets past Fraser because there's no downforce on the rear end of the car. I think I'm starting to see his dry liner forming on the racing line. Yeah, there is a dry line forming. So I don't know if everyone will pit, but honestly, I hope it's everyone become very chill. Darbosh Daniel defends from his countryman on Miklos Gal very smoothly, unlike Jake Galloway. Here comes Miklos Gal and having a look on the outside, but no avail. We just have a look at the Ferrari, but there's literally nothing we really can do. And his Dennis Graff is just starting to gain on Miklos Gal, and then yeah, Nikos defends position on meanwhile Turwick in the Prema Ferrari. Just have a look at the other customer Aston Martin entry of Northwest. Josh Fings and Maximum TikTok just finding some sort of way, but meanwhile Nella is still on the back of Jake Galloway. Actually, well, Nella's actually gone a bit wide and starts to rain again for some reason. There was a dry line forming somewhere on the track. It was like on the third sector. Yeah. Gone a bit wide. Ornella's gone a bit wide. I think this is kind of a good time for Barabos could be catching up to the top two. Milnella on board. And meanwhile, Sento Simonome, who got sent on the first lap, has just set the fastest lap of the race, but no points for him because he's not in the top 8. We've got the BMW still lurking on that Ferrari somehow. Yeah, there is a dry line in the sector. So on one part of the track it's raining, and the other part it's just bone dry. I just find that a bit odd. That on one part of the track it's bone dry, whilst compared to the other side of the track it was raining. Here comes Ronella having a go. It's countryman Jake Galloway, but Joe Galloway defends very bravely against his brother's compatriot. As Xavier Wee goes to have a look on. That's very close between the two. Xavier Wee could easily taken out that Ferrari there if he so desires. As Ronella is still stuck behind us. Gal kind of tries to have a look on the outside, but the outside line obviously not working wonders for Gal here. And then we have Xavier Wee trying to have a look on the outside, but the Ferrari of Turvik managed to position his car very carefully as Campana sets the fastest lap of the race now, despite not being in the points. And then we got Miklos Gal, who is still on the back of the BMW of Darbosh Daniel. I mean, you can see there, but I think Daniel was actually gaining some seconds out of the first sector. He's just lifted off a little bit more Nella. As Miklos Gal just had a look at the gap you can see in the mirror, but think Miklos has just went out of acceleration. There's another yellow flag in the first sector, but first, yeah, Jake Galloway defends very well. Let's see what's going on. And Maximilian Tickler has gone off, I think. Yes, he has. And oh, wait, what is he doing? Yeah, okay. I guess he's coming back on track normally. Thought it would do something very goofy there, but let's see what's going on with Maximum. So Maximum is just going through the. Oh yeah, I can just see the lot of Aquaplane trying to correct the car, and then thankfully he didn't get any damage. He's just Aquaplane there trying to correct the car, and then the car gets loosey goosey, and then nothing. There's nothing you can do to stop the 1,000 horsepower monster, which is the DTM cars. Yeah. Well, meanwhile, Matt looks like Jake Galloway starting to form a train here with his Soul Factory Harley driver still fighting against the Mercedes Petronas factory team. So honestly, let's hope. Oh, Draft has gone running outside of Miklos, so that was a really good move by the German. So unless wait, what? Wait, has he overtaken before? Oh wait, yeah, he has overtaken them before. I'm so that was overly exaggerated. Sorry, everyone, that was overly exaggerated. All one of the Northern West cars has just gone a bit wide on the Astons. Can Turbo catalyze on that? No, he can't. And then Mercedes. Oh, one of Mercedes is fighting. Yeah, Milnell is starting to get even more stuck into Jake Galloway, but doing so will lose on him a lot of temps. As Josh thinks, just have a look on the inside, but no, not really. But forces. Oh, that's a good save by the BMW driver of Xavier Wee. I don't know how he catched that, but that was really good by the Singaporean driver. Meanwhile, we got the Mercedes of one hour still finding some sort of way to catch the Soul Factory Audi driver. Meanwhile, Miklos is having a go at Gal, but we cut for some reason. And yeah, Gal's actually looks like he's going to retake the position from Graf, but Graf defends really good as Simonomi sets another fastest lap as Turbik is fighting on the Northwest Assen for the points. Turbik 8th place. Now he's in the points for the private team, so that's good for Ferrari. And we got Jake Galloway, who's still fighting off Wilnella, and we have Robert Daniel, who's dropped a little bit of pace to the top two as Wilnella gets forced onto the wet part of the track compared to Galloway, who gets the dry line. So dry line's starting to perform even better than usual. Oh my goodness me, that was a little pun by Gal, so a little bit naughty, but at least he got him through. But Gal defends very supremely against his teammate as Max Skillen is looking likely to overtake this duo. If these two stop fighting each other, Gal defends very well against them. As Simino, mate, yeah, he's gone. He's gone to the trip into the gravel trap. I mean, at least he didn't do a Martinez from like 2 years ago, so that's something. He was pushing way too hard on these tires, so yeah, that's probably his race done probably for Hento. Meanwhile, as we're looking at that incident, I think Wilnella's just taking the lead. I think. Galloway's gone wide, almost lost the car. That was a very lucky move. That was a very lucky move, and also very lucky that Wilnella didn't get hit by Jake Galloway. So yeah, that was pretty lucky, but good move nonetheless. Now we're starting to see the actual pace of the Audi, who was defending for his life against Mercedes. And then we have Miklos Gal ready to have a go on his fellow compatriot, Robert Daniel. Let's have a look at Ferrari. Oh, he doesn't have enough space to hook it around the outside, but Miklos is still keeping his right foot in. But his sliver of corners would be very, very slow in MotoGP bikes, like a lot. But Miklos looks like he has the pace to challenge the BMW. Has another yellow flag. Let's see who's gone off. So there's 2 cars gone off actually, or is it just oh, it's Capana? Huh. Wait, has he actually appeared for the first time? Yeah, he's actually appeared for the first time since like 2017. I mean, I didn't realize he was there. Graf, I'm looking around there on the outside, but he doesn't seem to find the space at all to get past his teammate. Almost damage. Oh, it's Will Neller. He's actually got some damage. So basically, he just threw away the lead. I don't know what's happened. So he's just gone for a spin. Oh no, the curbs actually just broke the under part of his car, or is it? Yeah, the under part of the car just came off. Was it front of the car? Slide over the bump. Yeah, that is definitely the bottom part of the car. Oh yeah, that's definitely the chassis. See, that's definitely the chassis.
Yeah, I have to say the seats are not really helping because so many make mistakes.
Yeah, because slick tires on a wet track is not a good idea. Am I right? Well, he's that put Max Dillon off position. As Gal goes up into second place, what a move! Despite the barrel boss actually getting the dry line there, Gal's just absolutely just dive bombed him. That was a great move. So, break here, and we have Motrin easily overtaking the Mercedes. Okay, looks like Will Neller's going to box, and there's another point extra for Matthias Terwick. And Aston Martin is actually going to get that. He's going to get that spot out of the Terwick that's overtaken. Well, actually, Terwick has actually been. I don't know about Will Neller. For some reason, Will Neller is actually defending. He got a little bit squirrely there, but Jake Galloway is now under threat from the Ferrari of Miklos Gal. Let's see what way is Miklos going to go. To the inside, Galloway defends the inside very easily. And, Miklos cannot find a way to get past Galloway, as Ronell obviously in the pits, obviously not happy, but that was an absolute disaster class for the factory team of Petronas. Then we have Xavier Wee going for a move, as the Mercedes of Josh Fings is having absolutely none of it, as Capana just sets another fastest after the race, as Josh Fings is almost in the points, as Miklos Gal is still hunting down the sole factory Audi team in this DTM season. Well, Miklos trying to have a look, but looks like Galloway got some better traction coming out of that corner, but Miklos will have the slipstream. Have the massive slipstream effects on these long straight. For some reason it was blurry for me on the on my end. Galloway still defends the position pretty well, as Graf was attacking and defending from Max Dillon during that time, as Razin is trying to find some sort of way from the northwest Aston Martin. Can he do it? No, he can't. So Razin, the Indonesian, cannot get past one of the other cars. Oh no! Jake Galloway has thrust it into a wall! Oh my god, how many lead changes are we going to have here today, Assen? That is the third time today that we had a different lead change because of some guy spinning. So let's have a look here. Yeah, that's definitely Oh, yeah. Galloway's definitely screwed his engine. I actually want to know what happened to Jake Galloway before we. I think. Oh my goodness me! And Jake Galloway's going the wrong way, mate. You're gonna get disqualified for that. You're gonna get disqualified if you keep going the wrong way, mate. Can you get out the gravel, please? Please, mate. Can you please get out the gravel? It'll be fucking great. It'll be great. And I think that I'll probably just demonetize this video now because Jake Galloway's being such a fool. Oh no. Oh my god, yeah, that's an absolute disaster. What a disaster for the factory team for Audi. What an actual disaster. Wow. I'm just so goddamn. I've no word. Oh no, Big Boss has just to bend it. Unbelievable.
Yeah, this is crazy. Oh my god. He had it right tires.
Who
Someone spun in the front.
Oh no, is it? Oh no, Doribos and Max Dillon now just colliding with each other. Oh no! Everyone is going off because such trucks on a wet track does not work at all. This is just 1999 Nürburgring or even 2020 Turkey. This is just absolute chaos. Now Motrin leads in the V8 Corvette GT2 car, so Corvette could be on course for the first win if you know Motrin keeps it on the road. But honestly, I think at this point everyone will go off. As we can see, we will distract. So Jack Galloway. So what's happened to Galloway first? Then we can have a look. So Galloway. Did he just aquaplane? Yeah, he just aquaplaned, spins round, and then he goes into the gravel trap and just took out his teammate. So what happened to Gruff? Did Gal did aquaplane as well? Yes, he. And Gal also aquaplaned, I think. Yes, he has. Gal's actually aquaplaned now. Yeah, that's his race done. I can tell you that. So. And then Darabos, no way! Darabos and Max Dillon got off. Oh my goodness me! Yeah. I think personally, I think Janet Galloway needs some penalty because he did a dangerous rejoin. I think. I think I'm being just disconnected.
I can hear you.
Okay, cool. Okay, so for now, the Corvette Ravenrest team is currently leading the Assen TT race at the moment. Lost for words what just happened before because, everyone just aquaplaned off. Yeah, Mike Shiny is currently in a really good contention. How many runners? So it's 16 runners in 11 laps. Oh my goodness me! How is everyone going to survive this? Well, I was going to say is that I think Galloway needs a penalty because he did the dangerous rejoin to Tsunome. Would you count that? We won't.
Well, he was on the track basically. And Yeah, that's a dangerous rejoin. He's
Yeah.
accelerating onto the ideal line into him. So, yeah.
5 place ability,
No,
maybe.
10 places because that was just complete idiocy. He,
Yikes.
yeah, that's 10 places. 10 places. And, well, his time penalty is completely.
0.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
As Bartram's Bracky is defending for his life. He's just defending for his life. He's trying to get the Northwest Aston Martin team some solitary points, as well as how has she got there? Lotus Everland. It's just Everland. She's up into 8th place, so from the back of the grid. My goodness me, she's actually doing well. Unless unfortunately I just jinxed that. I don't want that to happen. For real though, I actually do not want to happen. So Turbek has gained 16 places. I am somehow confused. Meanwhile, Razan is having a go! Can Bracky hold on to Razan? Yes, he can! He barely holds on to Razan despite Bracky having a very low performance car compared to the factory team Aston Martin. Northwest. Oh my goodness, I think Razan could line up for a dive bomb here unless Bracky could come out defend. Oh my goodness, Bracky is just still hanging. Oh no, it's a big crash for Husam Hamid. That's a big one. Yeah, he's definitely out. Everyone's going off. Can he still continue? Can Hamid still continue? Yes, he can. How is Hamid still continuing? I thought his tire just fell off. Oh wait, no, Xavier Wee. Wait, no, Xavier Wee has crashed. So Xavier Wee just. Oh no, Xavier. Oh. Yeah, Xavier Wee has Ustan Hamid. I'm actually surprised that Hamid has still managed to still get the car going. Yeah, that's definitely points for BMW out the window. So, yes. Wait, how many runners are we left? 15. Surely not. We're going to witness Monaco 1997 or something, or 96, whatever it is. Surely not. We're going to witness Monaco 1996 here. As Bartram's Bracky unfortunately is getting overtaken by Mohamed Razan. He held on very valiantly. And here's Capana, who got damage on lap 1. And on lap 1, he's now back in the points. What the hell is this? I think at this point, if the top 8 goes, I think we should just call it a day. I'm just refused. I'm just refusing to believe this is happening to me, like at all. Josh Spings and Bartram's Bracky can't even fight with each other. Oh, there's another yellow flag. Oh no, there's Will Nelly. He's having another terrible time, and well, he's just gone off. He's just gone off, unfortunately. Can Nelly get the car around? Because please do not go on the racing line like Galloway would. Okay, cool. Okay, drive. Please drive like a normal human being. Come on, Will. Go on, Will. Go on, Will. Go on. Go on. Yay! There we go. Then we have Josh Spings versus Bartram's Bracky Part 2, and then we have another Northwestern AMR ready to get handed by Lincoln Park. Meanwhile, Everland is currently having a go at one of the Mercedes DTM cars, and here comes Everland. Around the outside, he can try to go, but Josh Spings defends his position. So yeah, Everland is actually now just coming alive now, and as well as Capana, despite getting damage on lap 1, he's actually still hanging in there. Oh, there's a Ferrari going off, I think. Oh no, I think one of the Ferraris has gone off. I think. Wait, I think that was Bright. Oh no, wait, that's Razan. Oh no, that's definitely Razan's day done. Unless he can get off the racing line. Thank you very much, Razan. Oh my! At the moment, this is going to be the most chaotic race in GP4 OC history. Razan Aquaplanes goes off. Yeah. Bento, you got taken out by your own teammate. I'm sorry about that. I know it's a bloody fun. As Just Things almost hits in the back of one of the Aston Martin of the Northwest Aston Martins, despite Aston Martin having the worst car on the grid. However, they have the massive V12 engine, which is heavy as hell, but they can somehow manage to put a lot of power into it. Oh, Evelyn, she's still having a go at just still trying to gain on Josh Things, despite having the slowest car on the grid and the heaviest engine. So, yeah, there is a lot of things to be done. Well, meanwhile, there is this slowly growing battle between Ferrari and Corvette at the moment as Campana tries to go around the outside of Lotus. And Campana looks like he couldn't even get past the Swedish driver of Lotus Evelyn, as Campana couldn't find a way. As this could be the way for Max and TikTok to find some way to get past the Mercedes, and I think TikTok could have a go. Oh, here comes Evelyn. Here goes. She goes. She couldn't find the outside line there, so yeah, I'm actually surprised how the AMRs are actually somehow holding on, and also George really. Okay. Yes, yes, that will be yes, that will just be the drive race for the rest of the race. Well, most of them are on wet tyres, so you can see why the spinning off all over the place like Monaco 1996. Here comes Josh Things. He's just having a look on the line, but looks like he can find some way. But Josh Things trying to fight back against Bracky, but Bracky still holds on to his position. So Josh Things is still desperately trying to get past the Audi.
I just want to say that Campana is so quick compared to the other guys here in front of him.
Yeah, indeed. I can see that. I think Josh Things went a little wide there. I think Bracky just forced him out wide. And yeah, I think Ralph will be right because he'll say Turve, because I think he'll be on the new tyres, and Bracky holding everyone up. Here can battle for the lead. Hopefully there's no crashes between these guys. So it will be the Ferrari privateer team versus the factory Corvette factory team of Raven West. Here comes the Prema of oh my goodness me, that was almost pretty close to penalty, but Matthias Turwick can get past Roland Motrin whatsoever. As on my screen, I think the stream froze, or well on YouTube do the YouTube thing anyways, but I'm back to normal now. So yeah, at the moment, Raven West actually on calls for a good result here, despite everything's just happened. I mean, a little bit of luck, but Prema, here goes the Prema of Rogers Grack of Matthias Turwick. I honestly, I don't know. I still forgot his name. Turwick. There we go. I think Turwick. Yeah, I can just. I can think of like touring car and win. I think I've got the name now. I think sort of. As Campana, yeah, as Ralph mentioned, he is now on the back of this little train here, formed by Barches Bracky. As Campana have a look on around the outside, as it brings Dennis Graff into play. Well, yeah, this race is definitely biblical indeed. As Motrin is still defending for his life. I think it looks like he made a little mistake there, as Turwick is currently having a go on the Raven West. Oh, he locks off. He's almost catched the car. Oh my goodness me. I thought he was almost going to go off there. He's just catched the car. And I have, I have just had some sort of like, I don't really remember. I had a moment basically with my words. I just fumbled with my words. And I think Campana's gone a bit wide there, so TikTok can have a go, but TikTok couldn't find his way past the Mercedes, as TikTok having another try. But I think TikTok couldn't find some sort of way to get past the Mercedes at all. And I think Rowan, I think your thing was auto-corrected. Here comes Motrin having a go. I think Josh Fixer were having a go at the Aston Martin AMR, as Campana sails past the speed of Evelyn, as Bottas Bucky finally gives up his third place position to Josh Fings. Lotus Evil. She started last. Lotus started last. She went from like P22 to like sixth right now. But still, the Ferrari's still flashing against the Corvette, meaning the Ferrari is faster than usual. But Dennis Graff having a go at Maximilian Tittel down the inside goes Graff, but Graff couldn't even do anything. As I think I see Bottas Bracket being attacked by one of the factory Mercedes teams. As actually Campana, Campana is actually being hold up. Even almost got hit. As Dennis Graff trying to have a look around the outside, Maximilian Tittel, but Tittel defends his position really well. It's only lap 17 out of 40. And also Dennis Graff is going to pit in this lap as well. As with the other Ferrari of Matthias Turbic, so Ferrari boxing early, so they're trying to get the overcut on.
Pit at the end of this lap.
Okay, thank you, Jeff. I don't care what you say. So at the moment, Turbic is at the moment just having some sort of go at the lead before he goes into the pits. As Maldonado sets the fastest lap of the race despite being, a billion like minutes down. And I think this is where Aston Martin's Northwest team starts to falter. I mean, apart from Lotus Evelyn, she's doing pretty well to hold off the BMW Maximilian Tittel. So here comes Turbic. So Turbic is having a go at Raven Master Corvette, but doesn't seem to find a way to get past. So Turbic can't find anything. So Turbic is just now going into the pits now, just to come for his first stop of the day. I think the other Ferrari, Dennis Graff, is coming in as well. Here you can see the bright yellow mechanics. Oh, Trust Things almost went off. That was very sketchy as Graff instantly pulled into the pits. Turbic obviously pulls out pretty early in this pit, and also gets back onto the track, which is almost on the racing line. He's on TikTok. I'm gonna go on Lotus. England. Done fine. Dennis Graff is done by the mechanics. While meanwhile the other River West Corvette of Rome Morgan. Look at the BMW Douglas Daniel, but thankfully he doesn't go for it. So that was a pretty clear-headed move. But Dennis Graff is ahead of Daniel Fraser. Oh, there's another yellow flag. Oh no! It's the Ferrari of Turbic. He just came out. He just literally just came out like a lap before, and now he's just been. No! My goodness me.
I thought
he was gonna crash. Oh my god.
What did
That was cool. That was so close. That was so dangerous, but yet so close. I thought he would have crashed.
What was that? I cannot even describe what the hell happened, because the car was in a very weird state in the game where it just like was on neutral and rolled down. So holy shit. Yeah, Turbic wanted to kill those guys. Oh my god, how did Darabos to avoid?
Darabos survived. Darabos survived with Pac-Man. I'll still as quote for MG. Pac-Man skills, 100% respect. And also, Dennis Graff, you'll forever be yeeted out of the OC now because you said the 2012 thing. Just say goodbye. I'm kidding. And here comes Ryan Morgan, instantly just gets yeeting past of the Darvas Daniel, but Darvas Daniel keeps his position. I mean, obviously. But Ryan Morgan is hitting as well as Muhammad, as well as Razan. I think he didn't hit because he didn't take any damage whatever that's been. So for now, Josh Finks takes the lead. Is going to as well as going to boxing as well. Whilst Campana's going to get out for a lot longer because he's spun out before. Rowan, sorry. We're using the 2009 point scorers, only to top 8 scores. Sorry, mate. Why is the BMW mechanics repairing Corvette factory team car? I'm not even gonna.
I don't have the tech.
I'm not even gonna ask. Like, let's just pretend we're just online. Ryan Morgan. Well, for some reason he just slowed out the pit lane. Well, I mean, it's not my problem. Well, here comes Campana having a go at one of the other Mercedes drivers. To the inside goes Campana, and that's an easy move. Up into the second place goes Campana. As Josh Finks is obviously pitting the slap, as well as Roland Motrin. Motrin's got a comfortable lead out in front. But honestly, Ferrari could have easily. I mean, Turek could have easily had like top 3 on the plate, and he just bottled it. Motrin goes into the pits as Campana goes into the. Oh, yeah, that was very close on TikTok. That was a really good Sundance putting by TikTok there, so he didn't even lose the car. Here comes Motrin. Oh, there's another yellow flag. I think that's something here. Oh, geez, he's gone up again. Oh my god. Oh no. Oh no. I can hear the Ferrari memes coming in from Fiorano from here. I'm just so goddamn lost for words about how incompetent is Ferrari. They're so goddamn incompetent as hell. They literally bottled their best chance twice. As TikTok stalled finding a way to get past the Northwest Aston Martin. I mean, to be fair to Bracky, despite having the worst car on the grid and the biggest engine size. I mean, it has a V12, but it's heavy as hell. I mean, fair play to him. He's doing all right. He's not. I mean, he's going to give up very soon to TikTok very soon. I'm a screen destroyers. So I have to commentate through the YouTube thing. And there's another yellow flag. I think someone's just gone off again. Oh no, it's Graf! It is Dennis Graf out of the race. The Ferrari clown show and the circus is just unbelievable. Dennis Graf's engine has just set itself on fire. It just commit kaput. There was Ferrari's best chance of points out the window. I'm now starting to think that Ferrari is starting to bottle a lot of chances here in DTM. Dennis Graf's car on fire. Yeah, Ferrari. Yeah, it's just typical Ferrari. Has Razan hit the tyre? Please tell me he hasn't. Please. Okay, he hasn't. Okay, he's safe. But still, what a disaster for Ferrari. What a disaster. So, I think there's 14 runners left in this Grand Prix, and there's only 20 laps to go. Oh my god. At the moment, Bracky's actually doing the best job so far, despite his machinery. I mean, I said that multiple times, but what else am I supposed to commentate? Well, I was supposed to ask about the block by saying why. What am I supposed to talk about here? Here comes the Bottas Bracky beaten by his mechanics. 22 laps of fuel, yeah, he's definitely going to go into the end. One-stop strategy for Aston Martin. 6.1, that was good. That was a decent stop. And Bracky's now on the points. Actually, no. I think Bracky's done. Oh wait, no, he's not overtaken by Max Skillen, but at least he'll be on fresh tyres. But I mean, his car. I mean, what you saw there was just almost the car sliding off into oblivion. I think Motrin has definitely got this race in the bag. After Ferrari's interesting, well, ideas.
You have to watch out for Campana because he is in a way quicker car.
Yeah, I think despite Campana being taken out on the first lap, I think he could still win this race. I mean he's gonna box laps the next lap. Oh, he's almost lost it there. That was he almost jinxed him, and he's just gone for a little drift. That's Campana. I mean, Campana's still having a massive light, and pushing his goddamn stupid wheelbarrow to good use. So, I mean, for crying out loud, Campana has been taken out the first lap. I mean, it's still. At least that's the sort of achievement I was seeing Max on TikTok because my screen's frozen for a little while, and he's going to go into the pits. Here comes Max says off in pits, so he's going to make a stop. And out he goes and looks at the screen. It's working again. There we go. And that's another position gain for Max Skillen. Right, that's Daniel Fraser. Oh, excuse me? Excuse me? Fraser's up into 5th place by getting taken out on the first. Oh my goodness. He's actually the man lad has actually done something. We get it. The GP4. Forget it. We get it.
Well, it makes sense a bit because Aston Martin and Mercedes Petronas are the top teams, so they will get up the field quite easily.
Yeah. I think Campana will be at least like 3rd or 4th. He'll be the fastest driver on track. I feel a bit with a lot of your memes in Discord. I think let me have a look. And his Campana coming out in the pits now. I think he'll be dropping to least, but no, he's going to be coming out in 2nd. Unless the car behind decides to not come past.
Coming out of in front of things was crucial for Campana.
Indeed. So, I mean, despite everything going into the gutter, well, I would say that Campana still has some good chance to get 1st place. He's on the fresher tyres, and also he's on the one-stop strategy. So, and the final pit call will be Darbus Daniel. Actually, saying that, I think things is actually starting to drag along. Get dragged along here unless he starts to drop off. What trainers at least? I think 100 temps per lap by Campana is actually right. Gillen is actually. I'm actually surprised Gillen is actually on the back of Mercedes of. Wait, what's it called again? Razan, yeah. Razan. I'm actually surprised how Skillen's already on the back of Razan. Well, despite he got taken out. Warnell's on the faster tyres, so that's advantage by Warnell, but he honestly has to come in at some point. Here comes Razan, defending from the Aston Martin, but here comes Warnell down the inside. Oh, they touched, and Skillen gets bumped out of the way. So, I mean, that was a bumper run, no penalty there, I think. So, Darbus Daniel comes into pits for his pit stop. Oh my goodness, me, Campana almost lost it there. downshift, drift. Yeah, he's definitely pushing the car to the limit. As Ryan Morgan comes out ahead of Darbosh Daniel, that was a good undercut by the Corvette team, but now Ryan needs to push as hard as he can to get P8 or even P7 at least. I'm actually wondering what the actual hell is like Kira's reaction in the freaking thing. I have no idea. Anyways, Campana is actually slowly gaining on Motrin, but honestly, I think Campana will be on the back of Motrin on the last lap. I think. Campana is actually pushing the car very hard actually. So, I mean, in doing pushing the car very hard, he's just basically just killing. He's actually killing a lot of time to Motrin. But while Josh Things is actually starting to have the same problem because he has no grip as well. We've got Roland Motrin, who is still in a comfortable place. But while Campana is still gaining on the Hungarian. 19 lap. We've got a couple of laps to go at least. To go. Actually, Lotus Eviland actually got past one of the cars in P7. Yes, she has. So, no, she's actually defended from apologies. So she is just, actually decent defended by Eviland, despite the utterly atrocious car that Aston Martin decided to create for the privateer team instead of the factory team. So Will Nella is still. Still trying to find a way against Eviland, but honestly, it doesn't matter with Nella anyways. He needs a big gap, and then they can box and then go out again. Nella is actually still getting held up as well. It's Razing holding up. Oh, lock up by Eviland. Still a little wide there, and Nella still trying to call her napping. As Nella is trying to find a way to get past that Aston Martin. Another lock up. I think that was by Will Nella this time. I don't think that was Eviland. Looks like Will Nella's got a very terrible exit out of there, but he's still got the slipstream against the speed of Lotus Eviland. Nella still on the back. So at the moment, Eviland's got a little bit wide, but that's the inside. It almost gone a bit wide there. Also got a bit loosey-goosey out of that corner, so she is sort of struggling. While meanwhile, his teammate is starting to pull away from her. As actually Campana's actually gained another second, so Eviland's trying to defend the outside. And that was a really good move by Will Nella. Will Nella's actually up into P6, but honestly that wouldn't even count because he got a box again. He has to redo that all over again. But unless he's going to pull a massive gap, he's coming in this lap.
Pit at the end of this lap.
Yes, we get it, Jeff. Then we got Daniel Fraser. Still having some sort of lock against the BMW of Darbosh Daniel. At the moment, it's literally battle for the top 8 between Skillen, Razan, and Lotus. Eviland, but I will mention with P6. Here comes Razan now. Razan now, but first I need to take a shade. Yeah, that was a good move. Okay, I'm done. Okay, right. Razan Step has overtaken Lotus as you can see the pace difference between the Aston Martin and between the both Aston Martins. Max Stone is having a look at Lotus. Let's have a look. They almost collide. I don't think Northwest will be purchasing his Aston Martins ever again if that happens. I'm afraid they're trying to force them around the outside. Here comes Villanella for his stop. Max Skillen still fighting Lotus, even but he's gonna get. So Villanella will be the fastest guy on track. So I presume will take the fastest lap of the race. We're coming out in P13, just ahead of Hamid. So that's very fitting for both of them. Hamid got the tyres up the temperature. Actually, Campana is actually 3 seconds behind Motrin, so Campana is actually the fastest guy on track. So at some point, Campana is going to overtake Motrin. So I'm actually surprised how fast Campana's actually gone. So it's up. But Campana, no, actually, Nell was actually the fastest guy on track. Actually, it was Dennis Graff before everyone's forwarded. Engine decided to have a good old implosion. I think there's a massive train forming. I think in sector 3.
Motrin is just a few tenths quicker than the Northwest cars. This shows the pace difference.
Indeed, so Campana is currently catching a lot against the Corvette, and Ravello, I think, will be on the back of the Corvette around like 10 laps to go. I think even later. I mean, frankly, unless Motrin decides to have a go until tyre barrier, I missed the appointment. Well, obviously, I think the rain's cleared up, so I think everyone's kind of fine. Oh, wait, is that Rose? Oh, no. Rose. Where's Anderson? I forgot you were here. So Motrin currently is actually slipping behind Lincoln Campana. So Campana's, I think he is actually gaining a lot against the Corvette driver. Well, one thing is catching up on this track, another thing is to pass on it. So yeah, you can hear some mighty quotes. And also, I think Josh Fing's is actually on the threat from Maximum TikTok, but honestly, TikTok is not that close enough to the Mercedes. So Motrin is actually somehow
Campana was 2 seconds quicker last lap. So.
Yeah, Campana's basically the fastest guy on track. After Dennis Graff. Wait, no,
at the moment, Nella is.
Yeah, Nella and Maximum TikTok. Wait, hold on. If Maximum TikTok somehow, hold on. If TikTok, I got this good at TikTok.
Has very good pace.
So I think TikTok could actually still have a fighting chance for the win, but I think we should move back to the battle for the lead. I think this is where the most action wants to be in. So Campana is going to get his first chance by having a substitute on the Corvette. Despite there's a difference in engine sizes, weight matter, and also forget chassis difference matter as well. As Maximum TikTok is using as much slipstream as he can onto Josh Fings. And then we have Lincoln Campana, who's very, very on the verge, on the back of Roland Motrin. Or Motchan. Motchan has the bends. Motchan looks like he's defending very, very, very aggressively against Lincoln Campana, but Lincoln Campana's got the maximum speed. Looks in Motrin is actually just Motrin is actually just decided just to pull him, just to squeeze him out there. So that was really good defensive tactics by Motrin. Oh my goodness, TikTok's still having a go on the Mercedes of Josh Fings, but Josh Fings forced him out wide. Here he comes back with a lead. Here comes Lincoln Campana. Have a look. Inside goes the American. couldn't find a way through on the Corvette. As meanwhile, Skillen is still having a go at Razin, more honestly careless at the moment. As Campana still on the back of Motrin. So Motrin defends again, starting to squeeze him again as much as he can. I mean, the Corvette is on old tyres compared to Mercedes. Oh no, Max has gone off! That's definitely his win in the bin. Locks up, gets loosey goosey, gets spun around. At least he didn't get on the gravel chapel, and maybe it would have gone very differently. So here comes Lynn Campana for the second time. Once he's definitely got the overspeed, he's kind of having a look around the outside. I mean, better play to Motrin. He's actually defending pretty well against Mercedes, who is on very fast tyres. I mean, what he's doing at the moment is just putting Josh Fings closer and closer, but I don't think Josh Fings has the pace advantage. Doesn't have the pace compared to, Campana. Campana's just very fast. And I was about to say another word there, but very fast. And Motrin defends again, squeezing him out very wide there. So Motrin defending for his life as Turek has just literally forced one element into a mistake there. So cool, I guess. Here comes the third time being a challenge for Lean Campana. Campana, the American, having to go. And another American manufacturer goes down the inside! That was so close to contact there, so that looks like Campana was so close to hitting the back of the American car of Motrin. So Motrin, despite having absolutely tires deader than the dinosaurs 65 million years ago, he's still holding on to Lynn Campana. Lynn Campana having another go, he gets squeezed out wide again. Campana having another go, he trying to find as much of the traction line, but there's another yellow flag. Oh no, Ratty's gone off. So that's North Aston Martin's first car spun round this race. And comes Campana having a go against Motrin. Can Motrin defend again? I think Campana's race to lose as Motrin trying to force it around the outside as Campana still going side by side with the Corvette, and the Corvette's still ahead. How is Motrin doing this? Motrin is just defending as much as he can. He's defending for his life. As meanwhile, Max Skillen, the guy who almost got taken out on the first couple laps of the race. I mean, credit to him. He's actually going up into another point-paying position. Once he gets to the heated round, he doesn't overtake. I mean, fair enough to him, anyways. Campana I presume, gets squeezed around again. I think that's your briefing flag. Campana still on the back of Motrin. Campana is actually starting to lose a lot of pace here. Motrin is still defending a lot from Campana. Here comes Max Skillen. He's actually having another go on Razan. And we cut back to battle for the lead. Campana still having a go at Motrin. Motrin trying to force him around the outside. Campana cuts back. Motrin outside. Campana trying to have a look. Squeezed out under the A sign. Yay, because someone has to complain about the internet and Josh Fingers going round. Hooray. I love it. I fucking love it. Let me just do this real quick. Let me just... Please...
Oh no! Oh no! No! Oh dear! Oh dear! That is actually terrible. Yeah, now we're down to 13 runners now. Yeah, that's great. No, he's actually just goes all cause by himself. Spun around. Oh, I know exactly what happened. It's him being an idiot. Max Gillen having a go. But oh no, I think Daniel Fraser's just overtaken. I think it's just might have just overtaken. Rowan. Wait, has it? Yes, he has. So I actually feel bad for. I was going to say for Rowan for saying this. Well, Rowan is yeah, he's happy. He's out of the points for now. But Evelyn is still defending for her life against the factory Aston Martin team compared to the other quarterback, but he wants this win. As now we're trying to have a go around the outside. Unless he doesn't work. I think that's a bold move coming up for Brian Morgan. There's another yellow flag. And it's Matthias Turvik. I think there's something needs to change after this, because for some reason the AI decides to go around backwards instead of. He's just doing some lawn mow. He's just doing some lawn mowing for some reason. Buy some Ferrari lawnmowers. Come into your house near you in at least someone's got a position. Well, Daniel Fraser is actually on the back of Lotus. Looks like the two Aston Martins are ready for a fight. Honestly, I feel bad for Morgan, who has to endure this godforsaken pain of watching two cars in front of him, unless he can get something out of it. Lotus Evelyn is defended to the outside pretty well. Oh, off. Off. Daniel Fraser now on the back as well as Ryan Morgan. And Daniel Fraser having another go. Evelyn still defending to the ins, trying to force him out wide. Daniel Fraser having a go, but in doing so, I think it will lead Ryan Morgan into the fight. I think what I just said before, I don't know, freaking Oliver Rowland will get quoted. Whatever, I don't know. Sorry, Ryan Morgan. There we go. Daniel Fraser on Lotus Evelyn still having a go on the other Aston Martin. So, at the moment, Lotus is currently just defending for her life as Brian Morgan inches closer to Daniel Fraser. But in doing so, I think despite Lotus defending, Morgan's actually losing a lot of time to Daniel Fraser. Daniel Fraser having a go at Lotus Evelyn, but Evelyn defend. Fraser have a look at switchback, but doesn't seem to work for Fraser at all. Daniel Fraser now again the slipstream on the back of Lotus Evelyn. Here comes Daniel Fraser to the inside, but Evelyn's just forcing him out a little bit wide. So yeah, that was some form of good defending by the Swedish driver. Actually, I think Evelyn's actually faster than Fraser, despite being the slowest car. But hello, here comes Wilnella. I think Wilnella could snatch some points off some people if he so desires. Fraser's on the back of Lotus Evelyn still. Because Daniel Fraser to Fraser done now. Evelyn's start holding on to this one solitary point. She's going to defend from Rowan Morgan. But behind Rowan Morgan is the car will know. So at the moment she is now in a rock and a hard place. Rowan Morgan defending his position from the Aston Martin, from the not Aston Martin, Mercedes from Brunella. Brunella is actually faster. Rowan Morgan is defending the outside. So one go on Rowan Morgan and another Brett series. Brunella still on the back of Rowan Morgan. Because Brunella actually got the overdrive, but Morgan said no, sir, you could not pass. At the moment, Lotus is currently trying to defend what he can from Brunella, but here comes Rowan Morgan and Brunella going side by side. I think Brunella has definitely got the Corvette immediately yet. Yeah, Brunella, I think definitely faster than the Corvette by a country mile. 4 laps to go, set by Campana. Oh no, we got an engine issue! And it's Daniel Fraser. Daniel Fraser's engine just blown up. So there's no big complications for the crash like around here. So into Ronella's face. I think Fraser's gonna peel off. Yeah, Fraser just no. He's staying out for some reason. Oh no, Rowan Morgan's actually got hold by Fraser. So Fraser into the barrier. 12 runners remaining. And it's on like 3 laps to go in this race. I think Campana somehow, I think he just did the first challenge because I think he started from pole. For some reason, didn't go in the pits, Fraser. And then he just hold up Rowan Morgan. Brunella is up into 7th place, but however, that gets that solitary point back to Lotus Evelyn. So at the moment, he's now going to feel the pressure of Rowan Morgan's Corvette. But at the moment, Maximum TikTok could actually steal 2nd place away from Roland Motrin, despite Campana's being like 7 or 6 seconds ahead of the Corvette. At the moment, Roland Motrin is still fending off the BMW, still trying to outpace the BMW, but honestly, I think TikTok is just way faster than what you can imagine. Though, this is the point. Now, this battle for solitary points here. Lotus Evelyn versus Rowan Morgan. Both of these people want points on the board, and they both will be happy. But honestly, this could be a 50-50. Let's have a look. Here comes Rowan Morgan trying to go around the outside of Lotus. Rowan Morgan still having the slipstream on the Northwest Aston Martin, and here comes Rowan Morgan trying to have a look around the outside. Look, Lotus parks the car very well. She's actually parked the car very well. She's still holding on to P8 as Rowan Morgan still trying to find a way to get past the Swede. And meanwhile, we've got Maximum TikTok, who is definitely drawing closer and closer and closer to eventual, stop 2. Would be a great result for BMW, despite, most of the cars being taken out of the race. Whereas meanwhile, Will Miller is actually getting past he's getting past one of the Mercedes privateer teams of Mohamed Razan. So because Will Miller trying to have a look at Razan, but Razan defends the position. Well, Rowan Morgan is not looking keen to have an overtake at the moment. Well, meanwhile, Maximum TikTok is having a go at Roland Motrin, but Motrin defends very ferociously. So Motrin still wants that P2, and also a little glitch there on my part. Then we have Maximum TikTok on the back of Roland Motrin on Motrin, I'd like to say. Goes down the inside. That was a really good move by Maximum TikTok. I think that was the first overtaking the first corner, I think, without any crashes. As Lotus Evelyn is still defending for her life against the eventual Corvette of Roy Morgan. Then we have Will Neller having a go at Mohamed Razan. Can Mohamed Razan still defend from Will Neller? Will Neller having a look around the outside, but Razan still defending. And we have Roy Morgan. Didn't seem to get past Lotus Evelyn at all. She's still parking her car pretty well. Then we have Will Neller. He's actually on the inside, almost collide. I was very optimistic about Will Neller. They almost crashed. So Will Neller still having a go, and then we have Lincoln Van, obviously it's still at the front as ever, but relevant as hell. Lotus is still defending. Meanwhile, Will Neller is having a go at Mohamed Razan again. I think Will Neller will take this P6 as he's overtaking Mohamed Razan. Yeah, I think Razan is have to eventually give up position. Well, here comes Rowan Morgan, and for some reason we just gone to Campana for the final lap of the race. Yeah, I love this kind of stuff. Anyways, Rowan Morgan, he's still on the back of Lotus Evelyn. He's still having a point to prove to make sure that he can, stay in, the OC as a whole. But Lotus is, Lotus Evelyn, she's still trying to find a feat in the series. It'll be a great result if she can put, her Aston Martin. Well, here comes Rowan Morgan to the inside, but Lotus still defends her position. What I was about to say was that it will be a great result if Lotus managed to keep it. Will be in P8, but here was Rowan Morgan again in the Corvette GP4 car. So, Rowan can have a look on the inside, but Lotus is still defending for her life, still defending. And I think Campana might be able to cross the line now. Campana he's actually in the second sector. Well, this man, I can't believe with Campana. What the hell? How's he put on? Actual really good comeback. I'm confused, but still. Rowan Morgan. Morgan still having some sort of a go. Martin American always got a bit distracted, got that good there, so he needs to still use the tip of the Aston Martin to get through. And he come around the final couple of chicanes. Well, I can't believe I'm saying this. Well, will be the most irrelevant win ever, but who cares? Leon Campana comes across the line and wins the Dutch TT, and he wins here at Assen. Really good race by Campana. Now, it looks like now is actually on the verge for another. Is actually really for more. He actually wants more points, but Josh Fing's still. Wait, no, that's Max. Sorry, my apologies. Second place, Max Finn Tiktov. Third, Morgan Motrin. Fourth, Josh Fing's hanging on to Max Skillen. And in P6, here comes Rowan Morgan. Can he find a way to get past the Aston Martin of Lotus Evelyn? That's even on now. Oh! Everyone's trying to have a look around the outside. And Evelyn's actually got the position, so she's going to take P8 and Aston Martin. Wow, that was actually a pretty good defense. She put up a little bit, got a bit wide. She's gone a bit wide there, but Morgan trying to take his chances, but Warren Morgan went way too deep, and now Lotus Evelyn takes her first points of the season, despite just being on the slowest car in the grid. I mean, fair play to her. Warren Morgan 9th, Mustafa 10th, Bottas Bracky is 11th, and I think Matthias Turek is in P12. And only 12 cars finished this Dutch GT race at Assen. Well, I think I need like a sip, or like a sip of coffee, because I think I need to lie down or something. I'm just so goddamn. Oh my god! Honestly, I'll need like some sort of like lap or something. Oh my god! Right, is there going to be anthems? I guess so. The race results are as follows. Okay, here we go. Link Opponent takes his first win. His win at the Dutch TT, and second place is Maximin Ticktor, third place. Defending very valiantly Roland Mochin. P4 Josh Fings. P5 Max Skillen. P6 Will Nello. P7 Mohammed Razan. And then we can do the rest flow. Do you want to? Hello? Yeah, okay, thank you. I think that's a little bit too far because I haven't done the rest of the results yet. I've only gone up to Mohammed Razan, so okay. Lotus Avalon takes the first, but that's been awkward. So 8th is Lotus Avalon. At 9th, Roy Morgan. Mohammed Ustan Hamid in P10. We got Bartos Braki in P11. Matthias Turek in P12. Daniel Fraser, we have the DNS we have got as follows. Daniel Fraser, Darbos Daniel, Dennis Graff, Xavier Wee, Miklos Gal, Jed Galloway, Hudson Nobe, Frank Gama, Victor Iboba, and in some fact didn't even make the first corner. And the fastest lap is obviously Will Nella, so Will Nella almost a second faster than the rest of the field, and then we have the rest of the drivers. And Dennis Graff, I think he would have at least got almost the at least top 5 at least if the Ferrari engine masterclass didn't blow up. I presume there's anthems or not?
We have anthems.
Okay. Well, that was quite something for the Dutch DT. Well, wasn't expecting a lot of crashes, but the rain obviously changed that. Well, I'd like to say thank you to Flair and thank you everyone for watching this DTM Tourist Trophy at Assen. Well, the next race will be tomorrow at Sunday at 5 p.m. for the Formula E race in Mexico City, obviously hosted by yours truly. So thank you for everyone for letting me on. Thank you for Flo for letting me on, and also thank you for everyone who watched this stream. And also, yeah, that's it from DTM, and see you next when it comes back. So goodbye.